Ahoy hoy, folks. Semi-original guy here, aka Mr. Cannon from Advanced Wars by Web, bringing you more of the Cartel 2025 War Room ROM hack, if we ever stop lagging, with improved AI, improved maps, and a bunch of other stuff. Folks. Should be a good time. Hello, Connector. Welcome to the stream. I wonder if you ever covered a match Mangs or Deegis has done. Good evening. Hello, Jeff Guy. Now, if you're wondering, I'm actually kind of curious to what the question is exactly. Are you talking about a match that Deegis or Mangs has played? Or are you talking about like a similar match that we both have covered? So, if you can answer that question, then I will gladly answer the question. But in the meantime, so a similar match that Deegis or Mangs have covered. Yes, I have actually. There was a recent one of the lively games of the day recently. Deegis also did. It was a match between, I believe, Jolt Spikes and Poland, and Deegis actually covered that one too. Now, as for Mangs, I don't know if Mangs and I have ever covered the exact same match, but I have covered Mangs matches before. Specifically one that we played like a long time ago. And it's one of my videos called The Mega Tank Show. So if you're interested, go check that one out. Mega Tank Show, starring Jessen Kindle. That's the one it is. But no, I can't really think about... I don't know if specifically there has been many other matches. I know Kumita covered a match that I did featuring Jataquin. I believe it was Jataquin versus Shiyu, maybe? That might have been the one. Yeah, I think that's the one. But Jataquin's a pretty popular guy, so lots of people cover Jataquin matches. Anyways. So, folks, we have gotten quite far in the war room. You know, not necessarily the best ranks out there, but we're just out here memeing it up, having a good time. So, we are on money and cannons now. So, this should be a pretty neat one, hopefully. And yes, we are one more sub away from the final goal of the summer, and that is 1K. If we can get 1K, I'll be a very happy guy. My channel has been around for a very long time. Basically, just the exact same amount of time as Deegis. I think Deegis started just slightly before I did. But we're only finally about to break the 1K mark, which I am very happy about. Currently 999 classy people follow the channel, and I could not be any more happy with that. So that's pretty cool. Money and Cannons is where we're at today, folks, and Cannon is my name, and money is my game. So, who are we going to play for Money and Cannons? As stated before, we have currently played every single CO in the game, so we can play anybody that we want. So who are we going to play today? That is a good question. That's the question of the evening. We're facing Hachi. So who would fight Hachi? That's the real question. Hachi doesn't really have any enemies. You know, and he's not really the kind of guy going around making enemies. So who would be Hachi's enemy? Or who would just be fun to play against Hachi? That's the other question. Maybe we will play... Oh, it's such a tough choice. We're gonna go with Lash. We're gonna go with Lash for this one. Why? I don't know. I'm just feeling Lash. Let's just do Lash, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, let's see what kind of shenanigans we got here, folks. So, we have a base. 2 bases. We start off with an APC and an anti-air. That's pretty cool. There's a missile up here. There's a second or third base over here. Ooh, and a 4th base. And then a black cannon. So the black cannon goes right to the base. Okay, so that's going to make things very difficult. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So a rocket can hit that, so that's cool. And there's a black cannon right here. Okay, so... That will make things very interesting. But at least we're not dealing with permanent snow this time. So that's cool. Alright. So it will be incredibly difficult to push up this way. So I don't know, maybe the plan is just to... We can go here, so we can go here, then we can go here. But does this one cut this off? No, so this is a fairly safe route. So we would have to go along here, go down here, fight in this area, and then go over and smash up this factory. And then attack this factory over here from this direction. Because fighting this head on is probably not really the way to go. Alright, well, I don't know. That's going to be the plan. We'll see how it goes. This should be an absolutely brutal match to play. Yeah, we want to get that right away. Alright, so we're going to go here. Go 2 more infantry and call it a day. Standard infantry builds, because you got to get them on the field, folks. #1 priority in Advance Wars. Oh, here comes a tank and 4 battlecopters. 2 tanks and 4 battlecopters. Oh boy. Yeah, that is a hefty amount of copterage over there. Alright, we need to sneak one more dude away. And then these guys can't reach, so I'm going to need a second anti-air. And then we might have to use the missile early, actually. Eep. Yes, so I cannot cross this line. That is not the line that we want to cross. Alright. So let's put that there. Capture, capture. Alright, we're gonna do that. Maybe if we're lucky, we don't have to. Maybe we don't have to use the missile right away. That would be fantastic if we could hold on to it for like a later period of time. Because I have a feeling this mission is going to get rather dicey, rather quick. So what's my controller of choice? Currently, because it's the only controller that I could figure out how to make work for this setup, I am using the PlayStation 4 controller. That's what we got. That's what we got today. It seems to do the job. I was trying to make my Nintendo Switch controller work, but it just would not work. I just could not get it to work, so we gave up. We gave up the dream of using that one. But I do like the PlayStation controller. I'm a diehard PlayStation person. I have been PlayStationing it up since PlayStation 1 came out. My very first 2 games I ever got for the PlayStation 1 was Gran Turismo, the original one, and Metal Gear Solid. And that just began a lifetime love for the Metal Gear Solid series. Alright, we're gonna take that engagement. I'm gonna cap that. I'm not even gonna build anything. How many more copters do we have to deal with? There's only one more copter coming, so I'm gonna send this over here now. Maybe we'll build one thing. We'll build a mech. One single mech. But I want to kind of save some money. Beep. What about you, Connector? What's your controller of choice? Do you have a favorite controller? Are you an Xbox guy? A Switch guy? Herbivorous, welcome. Welcome to the stream, friend. You too fell in love with Metal Gear Solid after playing Metal Gear Solid 1? Me too, man. Me too. What an amazing flippin' series that game is. Unfortunately, Metal Gear Solid 5 was kind of a little bit lackluster. But it had some cool things to it. So, I don't have too many complaints. But I felt like it could have definitely been a little bit better. Now, do we have anything good to fire this at? This chunk looks pretty annoying. Not gonna lie, but this chunk also seems pretty annoying. I'm gonna fire it at this chunk, because this is the chunk that I'm gonna be fighting primarily. I'm mostly just gonna hold them at the HQ and sort of hope for the best. But this guy's definitely getting hit. Boom. Take that. Yeah, man, I love me some Metal Gear Solid. And it's actually kind of funny because I wouldn't have actually gotten too into Metal Gear Solid. Because I remember when I played it originally, I was so bad that I couldn't actually figure out how to get past the very first obstacle. Because I didn't know that you could crouch and crawl, like prone. So that made things very difficult. But after a while, I went back to it and we figured it out. So that was good. But once I could figure that out, then everything was smooth sailing from there. I even discovered a really interesting little thing, and I'm pretty sure that people have emulated it since then, but this was like in the time before the internet, so nobody was really talking about it. But I discovered a way that you could run while being stealthy and not make any noise. And the entire thing was you had to run, and you had to equip and unequip your SOCOM pistol, or whatever you had equipped, constantly, non-stop, and if you did that, you did a little skip, which made it so you were able to run silently over loud floors. So when I discovered that, I thought I was pretty much the best gamer in the whole world. And I was pretty happy with myself. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 5, fun gameplay, silly memes. Yeah, I agree with that. I did like the base building aspect of it. Like, I liked finding soldiers and recruiting them, bringing them back to your base, and just like looking for like the really good soldiers, it kind of just reminded me of like Pokemon, you know? It's just like, instead of Pokemon, you're just finding really good soldiers and you're just bringing them back to your base to use later. And I also like the fact that you could use your soldiers like on actual missions and like take control of them. That was pretty cool. It was nice. I liked it. Soul for Rent. Procrastinating my Advance Wars by Web turn since Herb was smart, wrecked half my army, and to be fair, that's a pretty fun trick with the pistol. Yes, that's true. It is a pretty fun trick. Sorry that Herb completely wrecked your army. He does do that from time to time. You know, Herbie is probably one of the best out there. So yeah, if he's wrecking your army, then it's just the status quo, more or less. Herb would completely flip and wreck my armies too, so it's all good. Connector using screen for emulator. Ooh. DS5, eh? Nice. That's good. I like it. Oh, Soul was playing Eagle? Yeah, well, I mean, if you're playing against Eagle, you have to be as ruthless as you possibly can. I mean, because if you let Eagle just do Eagle things, well, you're gonna have a bad time. So you can't let Eagle do Eagle things. It's just not in the cards. Alrighty, so this defense is looking okay, but there is a rocket coming, so I do need to get a frontline rocket somewhere to make sure that I can deal with that. Aside from that, this is looking okay, although I do have to make sure that this does not happen. Ha, 69. Alright, let's take it. Yeah, we don't want that to happen. I don't want them to interrupt my base. And then I need to figure this out. So right here is this sweet spot. Right past the mountain, right? Is that right? Excuse me, yeah, right past the mountain. Oh, but that's... Oh, wait, no, okay. So right past the mountain, that is the sweet spot. So we get an army to go there. That's what we need. Aside from that, we can't really push up. So we're kind of just stuck here for a little while. Now, this is one of the maps that is supposed to have the advanced AI, so I'm very curious to see what sort of stuff Hatchie is actually going to do with his merchant union. Or, how do you say it in this? The Waso Festival? Waso? Something like that. Either way, the festival. We have to stop the festival from happening. Okay, so maybe this will be enough to lure in the tank. That would be pretty cool. Although I guess if we lure in the tank, we can't really attack the tank, because if we attack the tank, we're gonna get hit by the cannon. Ugh. This is very unfortunate. And we don't have 13,000 money. So we need to make 13,000 money. Wait, can this hit that base? No, it can't. Okay. So we're gonna make 13,000 money. We're gonna buy the rocket, and we're gonna eliminate the cannon. The cannon is getting eliminated, folks. And we got 50 bucks left. We are rolling in dough. Speaking of Herbivorous. Have you been playing any Live League? Because I feel like I have not seen your name pop up in quite some time. Are you retired from the Live League, or are you still doing it? Okay, so here's the super. Let's see what he actually buys. Oh, he's got a bomber now, too. Once in a blue moon, eh? No, that's fair. No, it's not necessarily the best thing to go spam them out. Okay, so this is getting very tricky. Because he's gonna have that bomber. So we're gonna need a missile. An unironic missile. We need it. Has to be done. I don't want my base to be taken over. And I'm gonna have to fire on this guy with the rocket and base lock myself. Quite unfortunate, but it must be done. So one thing I could do, if I can destroy this, and if I can build a bomber, I could sneak a bomber past this right here. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'd have to go here, put it here, and then fly down. I could maybe sneak a bomber. Sneaking a bomber might be the play. It might be the play, as long as we can get rid of this fighter over here. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe we'll sneak a little lash bomber in there and see what happens. Past couple months, I had a tough tournament match that occupied my time, but nowadays, I've got more time to play lively. If it wasn't for the current SMT 5 binge. What is the SMT 5 binge? I'm unfamiliar. Please enlighten me and let me know. Yeah, we're gonna save up for that bomber. I think that's what we're gonna do. Alright, this is getting so flippin' dire. I can't even save up for the bomber. I can't, because if I do, this could be overrun. Shin Megami Tensei 5, a JRPG. You clocked about 90 hours, eh? In the past 2 weeks? Ooh. Flipping gamer. Wait, hold on. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Alright, I got a plan. I got a plan. I'm just kidding. I don't got a plan. We don't plan things. Oh, would you look at that? Ah, made the soiled abomination run away. What a coward. He's got 2 missiles. Hachi's got 2 missiles over here, and I don't have a single air unit. love it. That's what it's all about, folks. So I do 82% damage right there. Do I want him to take this city? Oh, he ran away with this. Oh, hey, you know what? I'm going to use the super. Now, I'm not really going to get a whole lot of value out of the super. Oh, will I? I get moderate value. I'm going to get enough value that it's worth it right now. We have to stop the Hachi infantry. Now that's going to eat some attacks, which is going to be absolutely terrible. But you know what, folks? We're not just going to sit back and just let Hachi accumulate units and do things. We're just going to start yeeting, folks. We are going to yeet, full yeet, all the way into the belly of the beast. We do 90 right there. Huge. But I don't want to lose a second anti-air, so we're not going to do that attack. Massive. Massive damage. We're going to get another mech. We're going to put this right here. We're going to base lock ourselves, because that is how you do it, folks. Base lock yourself. That's what it's all about. Alright, we're just going to spam out a few tanks, get 2 tonks on the field, and end the turn. Now let's see how bad the pushback is going to be. Hello, Anna. Welcome to the stream. We are getting absolutely blasted by Hachi. Yes, folks, if you feel like it, make sure to like and subscribe, because we are just one subscriber away from that 1,000. Will we hit it tonight, or will everybody unsubscribe at the exact same time and stop me from ever achieving the dream? I don't know. We're gonna have to find out together, folks. But we're gonna eliminate that cannon. We're gonna get rid of it. We're gonna get rid of this anti-air. Thanks, Soul. I appreciate that. I would also subscribe to you twice if it was allowed. But for some reason, YouTube just doesn't let you do that. Alrighty. That's looking pretty good. So, now... I guess we could... I don't know. We could build the bomber. Should we build the bomber? That's gonna attack my rocket. Oh no, the rocket's gonna get bullied. Oh no. Who saw it coming? I don't know. I didn't see it coming. And there's this rocket over here. I can't afford the bomber yet, but we are going to afford the bomber. Like, it's going to happen. Maybe not today, but probably tomorrow. Especially if we just build one more mech and nothing else. Okay, we're gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. It's gonna be great. Oh no! The black cannon. Come by and buy something. Washo. Washoy? Waso. Washo. The Washo Festival. Maybe that's how you pronounce it. Classy boy, this guy's running away. He doesn't know what to do. Hatch's got 23,000 funds in the bank. What is he gonna buy? And where is he gonna buy it? Oh my god. Flippin' tank just appears out of nowhere right there. There he is. An infantry. But, like, not really a lot else. Like, did he even, like, spend, like, all his money? I guess maybe this popped up here. He bought the fighter? Did he buy the fighter? He might have bought the fighter. Maybe that's what it was. This rocket is scary. Ain't gonna lie to you folks, that rocket is pretty scary. Alright, 26,000 money in the bank. Boom, we got it. We got the rocket, folks. And he didn't even... Or, we got the bomber, sorry. He didn't even bully my rocket either. Like, what is going on here? I expected, like, full frontal bullying over here, and we got nothing. Alrighty. Boom. And boom. Oh, like, what do I even... The only thing that I can really do with the rocket now is just soak up hits, which he's gonna do. I'm gonna self-bully the rocket. Alright, the self-bullying has commenced. Ew. So much damage. Now he's sending in the fighter. Classy. Classy boy. Alright, we need to full shift these guys over here. Build another mech. And we are probably going to be needing some anti-air. One anti-air right there. And then I really have to make sure that we do this correctly because I have not had a lot of luck with the classy boys of the sky as of late. I was playing a match, and because I'm silly, I didn't count the tiles, and I lost 2 bombers to 2 carriers. And it was probably the worst experience of my life. And I don't want to repeat it, folks. For the record, I instant resigned after that happened. I could not deal with it. It was too much. It was too much emotional damage. It's just like, well, I guess that's that. May the classy boys of the sky rest in peace indeed. They fought well until that moment. One of them took out a battleship, though. So that was pretty cool. But the problem is, the guy was just too clever. He just put the other carrier in a spot to trick me. Tricky guy. But he played well, so I got no complaints. Except for the fact that they died, and I lost. I guess that's my complaint. But aside from that, everything else is good. This rocket is not good, though, folks. This rocket is being an absolute menace. My HQ is actually under some serious threat. Hachi is doing things. I'm not a huge fan of the things that Hachi is doing right now. Wait, I gotta check that again. Okay. There we go. Good day, Isla now. We do have the peak theme today. That's a problem. So I can go here. Okay, I can go on the mountain. And he can't hit me on the mountain. Ooh, yeah. Here we go. Alright, we're on the mountain, folks. What, did Toronto lose? Did Toronto lose, David? Because I saw the score earlier, and it looked like they weren't doing too bad. But maybe since then, they have just done bad. I don't know. Alright, we're not going to let Hatchy do things. We're even going to attack this missile from a mountain as Lash. Maybe? I don't know. Should I build a rocket? Should the rocket make its appearance over here? Probably not, because I need anti-air. I need another anti-air. Yeah, that's actually far more important right now. Far more important. I mean, rocket is gonna attack, but if we just kind of move back a little bit, eventually the rocket might come up here and be silly. They lost? Ah. Yeah, it's all up to Edmonton, I guess. Ooh. That's a lot of damage. This guy's trying to cap my headquarters. Who does that? Who just walks up to a headquarters and tries to cap it? Honestly, it's honestly madness. Absolute madness. Oh yes, Connector. You know, you read my mind. That's exactly what the plot was gonna be. I was gonna actually build it up to seem like it was this big epic play. But you called me out, you saw it go down. So we're not gonna build it up. It's just gonna happen. Alright, here we go. Ba-dum. Ba-dum. There we go. He's caught. He's caught in 4K. And that means we can go... Wait, hold on. Gotta check. Yeah. Alright, right in the middle. Right in the middle. There we go. No, it's all good, buddy. It's all good. You know what? I have no problem with people calling out moves that they see. Sometimes they're gonna happen. Sometimes I'm just gonna spam mechs. You never know. You never know what Sammy's gonna do. The only thing that you can always count on is it's gonna be something silly. Absolutely silly. This is looking pretty spooky. Folks, I'm a little bit spooked. I'm not gonna lie. But when you're faced with a great adversary, the only thing that you can do is spam out a classy medium tank. You get the classy medium tanks on the field and everything will be okay. And that's literally the only thing that we can buy. Alright, cool. Sammy does eat. I eat a lot. How's business? Oh, he's just gonna use a merchant union. So just the normal co-power. Ho 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 ho. Hey guys, you know what? We only have to eat like, I don't know, maybe 3 more attacks from that rocket, and then it can't do anything. It's gonna be out of ammo. It's gonna have to move. Once that happens, everything's gonna be good. Did he just? Oh my god! Did he just? Wait. Oh yeah. Okay. So all right. I should probably go over this for the people that don't actually know yet. So Hachi has been changed in this ROM hack merchant union. Hachi's merchant pals from around the world will gather and help him deploy ground units from any allied property. But it is the normal cost of those units. You don't get a discount, except for his normal discount. But the Super Co-Power, you can do it for 60% of the cost. So that's why the AI was able to put a tank right here, right in the spot where I was gonna go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess I couldn't have actually reached it yet. Not yet, but the thought was there. And now I'm very displeased. And now we're gonna have to pop a super. You're so silly. Ugh. Semi-displeased, yes. $100% awesome. There we go. What's the difference? So that's 61. This is 79. Ooh, nice. I'm gonna take the 61 though, so we don't have to get hit by a, you know, a cannon. I don't really feel like getting hit by another cannon. That would be very unfortunate. Spam another mech and another infantry just to hold the line. And then do 35%. And from here we do 40%. And then we get to get the KO because that's just the way it is. Alright. I'm gonna block the base so that, you know, he can't bust out a pesky little anti-air out of nowhere. Because that would just be the worst thing to happen right now. All the Lash infantry are going to bully the APC. I'm going to get a join right here. And then I guess that's probably about the end of it. Yep. All right. What else did we buy? Nothing. We buy nothing. We double base skip. Why? Because we can. That's the only reason. I like how this soiled abomination over here is so terrified that it literally cannot move up. It cannot handle the absolute terror that awaits it. Oh, so here's a question, though. Could I get the bomber over here first? I think it could be possible, but I don't know if it's really worth it. I think we just safely take this out first. And then after this is removed, then we can take it out. I mean, I think it's probably better to be safe than to absolutely regret everything that we've done. more or less. So that's what we're gonna do. This could actually go and attack me. That might be bad. What's the odds that he builds an anti-air? One, two, three, four, five. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's not gonna build an anti-air. He's not gonna do it. We're gonna risk it. And if he builds an anti-air, well, whatever. Whatever, we'll deal with it. We'll deal with it like we deal with everything else. We're doing it for the content, Anna. There's absolutely no way that Hachi is going to build an anti-air. It just won't happen. It won't. This has 1 ammo left. Get the classy medium tanks on the field. Alright, 2 classy boys defending the HQ. Oh, a few more infantry. Alright, cool. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. It's not gonna happen. Is it gonna happen? He does have a lot of money. Mr. Wardy J Plays, welcome to the stream. Yes, we are at 999. Finally. It took a long time. It took a long time, but we're here. And he didn't do it. He did not build the anti-air. No, don't make an alt to make it 1,000. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen naturally. And that's just the way that I would want it. You yearn for the sub and you're not even a submarine. It's true. I do yearn for this sub as well. Like, I'm not gonna lie, folks. I'm pretty hyped. On a quick lunch break, eh? Had to jump in. It's been so long since I caught one of your streams. Yes. Has been a little while, hasn't it, Mr. Wardy J Plays. Wardy J Plays is a variety streamer over in the land of Australia. Very fun, friendly, and enjoyable content over there. So if you folks like Australian accents, make sure to go and check out Wardy J Plays. Yes, Isla Mal was actually the 69th sub on the channel. And I remember because he specifically waited for that opportunity. And when the opportunity presented himself, he took it upon himself to make sure that he was number 69. What an absolute legend. Absolute legend, Isla Mal. You know what we need over here now? We need a rocket. We're gonna rocket this place up now. He's not gonna attack my tank. It's not gonna happen. You know what, David? That is a good question. I believe that Isla Mal has always been Isla Mal, though. He still hasn't busted out the anti-air. This is sitting at 2, right? Alright, so we can actually go over here and attack this. Because this rocket just accomplished the mission. Wardy J, I will say this ROM hack has had its ups and downs. But it's actually been more ups than downs, and I've very much enjoyed it. Some of the missions were a little tough, but we got through it, and now we're here. We're at basically almost at the home stretch now. There's really not too many missions left to go. There's like maybe four missions? Yeah, I would say that's probably accurate. There's like three missions that are kind of annoying. But the rest of them are like, you know, not too bad. Alright, I'm gonna pop that guy. 1K? Oh, I don't know. Are we at 1K? I didn't see anything pop up. I gotta refresh and see. Hey, we hit 1K. Well, isn't that just the dandiest thing ever, folks? We did it. We hit the 1K. After so long, and so many videos, and so much eating, we have made it here. I'm very proud of every single person that has supported the channel for so long. And if we ever get 1001, that'll be also pretty cool. But I do plan on doing a special Advance Wars video for the 1K special that I have been farming out content for. And it has been very difficult and very taxing. And hopefully you all will enjoy that one, folks. But yes, 1K celebration. Woo! Woohoo! Woohoo! Actually, I'm pretty pumped. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty stoked about this. This is awesome. Like I said, the flippin' channel has been around for so long, and we have finally made it. It's awesome. And Soul for Rent gifting subs for the flippin' special, for the 1K special. Wow. Thank you kindly, Soul for Rent. That's incredibly awesome of you. It's never required, but always appreciated. And now I'm gonna have to update my member screen at the end of the videos now. But that's crazy. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's awesome. But yeah, the 1000 video is actually gonna take a little bit of time because I still need to put it together. But I have one more game to play, and once we do that, then I have to accumulate all the footage together. Once that is done, then I can release it, and everything is going to be good. The one thing that might not be good, though, is I might lose my bomber to fuel drain. That would be quite bad. It didn't allow gifts. I don't know if I have gifts turned on. I might not. I don't know. You know what? I'm not, like, good at things. So sometimes I forget to turn things on. But either way, I appreciate the offer of the gift. That is quite kind of you. Well, like I said, it's not, like, super required, so no worries. Just you being here, all you folks being here, is gift enough. Cheesy line of the day from Semi-Original Guy. Folks, we are flipping doing it, though. We have destroyed the cannon. The cannon is gone. All we have to do is acquire this base and not lose the bomber. Maybe just to make sure I should build an APC right now, though. I don't build the APC right now, I have a strange feeling like we're probably gonna lose the bomber. Okay. Thank you, Soul. Much appreciated for that information. Isla Mao gifting 10 Canadian dollars. Wow. Tell your mom you hit 1K for her Mother's Day. Alright. I will tell my mom, Isla Mao, that I hit 1K. I will be seeing her tomorrow. I didn't see her today. But I did wish her happy Mother's Day. But tomorrow I will be seeing her because I have to drop off my daughter. And she's going to watch her for the day. So I will drop off her gifts and see her then. And I will tell her that I hit 1K and she'll be like, mm-hmm. Sammy, why are you wasting your life making YouTube videos? Well, you see, man. I got nothing better to do. And that's the reason. But thank you, Isla Mao. Much appreciated. You make sure to also tell your mom, if you see her, that I said Happy Mother's Day. Alright, that's going to be the end of that turn. Now, how do we approach the rest of this? Yeah, at least it's not drugs, Mom. God, at least it's not drugs. No, ain't no drugs here, that's for sure. $20 fuel. Alright. Give me the base. Give me that base. Yes, I want that too. Block this. I don't want him to build anything out of that. That would be pretty bad too. Battlecopters. It's gonna be so good once I can just finally start spamming medium tanks and win this game. This map has required a little bit too much thinking. And I don't want to be doing the thinking. I just want to be doing the yeeting. I leave the thinking part for the other people that are doing the ROM hack. Also, if you guys are interested in watching more of this ROM hack, I know for certain that Sidewinder over on Twitch is doing this ROM hack, and also Deeja's Productions, who I'm sure all of you follow, minus a few, but most of you at least are following Deeja's. He's also doing this ROM hack. I'm not sure how far he is, but if you're interested in watching people probably get better scores and take it way more seriously, then those would be some channels to go and check out. But over here, we're just memeing it. We're gonna meme our way through it. We're gonna get it done. It's gonna be great. Cannons make the game fun. It's true. I don't think anybody has ever said that before. Until just now. I guess just now. Yeah, that does make sense. You know what? Cannons don't make the game fun, but they do make the game interesting. You know, you do have to figure out how to work around them. So, in general, I don't actually mind this mission. This is actually a pretty decent mission. I would give it the semi-stamp of approval. But also, I want to just note one thing here, folks. The rocket that we built at the beginning of the game, it is still alive. It's got 1 hit point, but it's alive. It was self-bullied. But it's making its way. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think... Oh, I don't know if I want to risk it. I don't know if I want to risk it. I want the bomber to live. If we lose the meme bomber, then I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do if we lose the bomber. We need to keep it alive. Happy and healthy. Happy, healthy, and hydrated. Triple H. That's what we need. Also, this guy's gotten mad value, so props to the missile. Props to Cartel for making missiles good in this ROM hack, because, oh my god, we need more flipping good missiles. You know what? I'm just gonna, like... We're gonna build the biggest flipping medium tank army over here, and the second we destroy this, we're gonna just send it. We're gonna send it. Yeah, at least it's not Days of Ruins. That is true. Don't do it. Catchy? Don't do it. Ah, he didn't do it. What a nerd. He could have did it, but he chose not to. He was intimidated. Alright, how far does that shoot? It shoots there. Okay, so... we're gonna move right there. And here. We're gonna build a classy boy. Gonna get some heals. Go right there. Send it. Send it. And... send it. Alright. I don't think I'm going to be building anything else from up here. We're just going to focus on expanding this army up here. And we're going to start by destroying this. 99%. And we don't get it. Okay. Thanks, Advance Wars. Alright, War DJ, you have a good day at work. Enjoy. Get lots done. And then get home to your family and have yourself a great day. Because that's what it's all about. Having great days with the family. He's going to attack my artillery. Unless he doesn't. He will, though. He will. He's gonna do it. Alright. Hello, female clerk. A. Welcome to the stream. Oh my god, we lost the rocket! No! 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 The rocket! What have I done? What have I done? We have hyped that rocket up so much just to be destroyed. But rockets do tend to get bullied over here on the Semi-Original Guy channel, so that is kind of just what happens. It is kind of what happens. I am having fun, Clerk. Thank you kindly. I've been enjoying popping in your streams, seeing the random things that go on down there. So continue the good work. I can't believe we lost the rocket. Like, what the heck? Oh, I'm so disappointed. It was such a good rocket. Such a good rocket. Well, I guess the only thing that we can do is replace it and buy another rocket. The soul of the rocket will live on through this second rocket. Hopefully it will be enough. No, it's no problem, Clerk. I always appreciate the random banter that your chat makes. It is a very lively, entertaining chat. I will tell you that much. Alright, we have done it. What we have done, I'm not sure, but we've done it. You know what? I'm done. I'm done with it. We lost the rocket. I am upset. We're just gonna, we're going for it. When the rocket falls, the army goes in. Alright, we're gonna build another tank. That's what we're gonna get. Next turn, it's over. It's over for Hatchy. Destroys my rockets. He's gonna regret it. He's gonna regret it. We're gonna flip in prime tactics all over the place, folks. Prime tactics. Blam! Alright, let's get him. We're gonna get him. He's gonna go down. Oh, he's gonna go down. There is a fighter down south, which is kind of annoying. But, can we hit it? No, we can't. Alright, that's fine. We didn't need to hit the fighter anyways. How do we want to approach this? You know what? I'll figure out the south later. Because up north, we got some flipping yeeting to do. And we are going to yeet here. And we're going to yeet over here. And we're going to full yeet over here. Take out a mech. I'm going to yeet right into here. I don't even care if I'm in artillery range. The artillery can't hurt you. The cannons also can't hurt you. It's a myth. Go, my children. Go. Oh, that was close. All right. So, how far do these shoot? They shoot there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't reach it. We're gonna set up the wall. You cannot break the wall. It's impossible. Can you get around the wall? No, you can't. Boom. Got it. Alright, end that turn. Alright, here we go. Day 28. What is he gonna do? Buy stuff? I don't think so. Look at him cower. Look at him cower over there. He's got nothing. Oh, would you look at this? I can fire on one of these guys right here. And then I think I can take it out, right? I can take it out. 42% damage. Let's flip and go. Get out of here. I've had enough. We're attacking the recon. We're attacking the infantry. Alright, cool. Alrighty, folks, things are looking pretty good here. We're gonna go right here. We're gonna go right here. And we are gonna capture this base, or this city, so that you can't do anything. I'm gonna have no hatchy units popping up out of nowhere. You know what? At the end of the day, this is probably exactly what Lash would do. She would just send wave after wave after wave of units into this tiny little narrow passageway in order to just completely bombard her opponent. That does seem like a very textbook Lash thing. How far does this shoot? That shoots pretty far. Stupid fighter. Had enough of this fighter. I can only fire to there, so we're gonna go right here. Boom, got it. All right. Send that right there. Move right here. Block the base. Build an anti-air. Move the infantry. Alrighty, day 29. Ah, the rocket fired on the tank. He could have fired on a medium tank, but he chose not to, because he knows better. Ah, we're so close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. Ooh. Well, ain't that interesting. Alright, let's see how much damage we can do. Maybe we can tease out a prime tactics. Or not a prime tactics, but a terrain tactics. If I can get a TT, that would be pretty cool. God, we're still like far away from the training tactics. Okay. Maybe we're not gonna get a terrain tactics. Well, either way, we still get the hit, so. Rocket's getting bullied on the semi-original guy channel. Well, it's not worth it to pop the terrain tactics now. If I could have got it earlier, that would have been pretty cool, but now it's just not worth it. Alright, block that guy in, get behind. Can't move the bomber in yet. Not yet. I gotta get rid of the missiles. If we can get rid of the missiles, everything is good. Boom. Capture that. Move here. I'm just gonna just go. Just go. Don't even worry about it, Semi. You got this. And I got enough money for 2 more tanks. Here we go. move it right here, right? Yeah. Yeah. All right, here we go. There we go. Found a good spot. Found a good spot for the rocket, folks. Or for the bomber. Yeah, that's what it's called. I think it's going to be good. No need to get all worked up. Well, you destroyed my rocket. You destroyed my rocket, Hatchy. So we got worked up. There goes the classy boy. And there goes that frontline artillery. You know what? The top right base is all alone. There you go. Actually, he needs a friend. There you go. They'll just be chilling, having fun. That does not fire on me. Very good. $42 plus a rocket. Nope. Nope. Rocket cannot hit it. How much does it have left? 19? I have nothing that can do 19 damage. Ah, it's a shame. That is a darn shame. How much health does this have then? 55? What? Take it out. Oh, the classy boys are hurting, folks. They're hurting. They have definitely taken some hits. But they're still alive. It'll be fine. It's gonna be down to 9. All right, move in. So many cannons have been destroyed today, folks. More tanks. And an infantry. Lou, you missed us getting 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 big ones. That's what we got. And aside from that, you missed a rocket being destroyed. You missed a bomber being really good. You missed medium tanks holding the line. And you missed an entire army that was completely set off and morally charged deep into this tunnel to take out an army because of a singular loss of a rocket. And that's about it. That's about it. But you know, we're having a good one. We're having a good one. That's what it's all about. And we can finally attack this flipping cannon. And we can take this cannon out finally. Okay, here we go. Taken out. running away. And guys, the Soiled Abomination has made its way onto the battlefield. We cannot allow this to happen. See ya! That Soiled Abomination has sat in the backlines waiting for an opportunity to strike for so long, only to be met with the classy boy of the sky and destroyed promptly. And that's how it would go down, folks. It would go down exactly like that, 10 out of 10 times. Either way, I am very satisfied with the way that worked out. I don't even know what we're doing with that unit. Alright. 12, eh? 12 more to go. I don't even know what the win condition for this mission is. Is the win condition just to destroy the cannons? I guess we'll find out. Because next turn, we're destroying the cannons, folks. After 33 long days, we are here. We are at the end game. The cannon is going to fall next turn. Before it does, we're gonna pop a super. We've had enough. We're bored now. And we're gonna get through. Unfortunately, we can't do it with the classical. Which is kind of unfortunate. That would be nice if we could pull it off with the classical. But it looks like we can't. Also, I guess that was the cannon that attacked over here. So, alright, let's see what we can do. Let's get some maximum movement potential. We actually don't have a counter to the bomber. So that's gonna be kind of like maybe a little bit concerning if the match is actually carried on. But it's one bomber, so it shouldn't be too bad. You would think. I guess we could have a counter if I actually brought the missile down. But the missile is kind of just doing the job of hanging out at the HQ and just having a good time, keeping the party going. And that is what missiles do. They keep the party going. I'll just have to build anti-air, and then we'll build a fighter, just in case, you know? Just in case, we'll just have a fighter ready to go. And moment of truth. All right, let's see. Explosions. All right, we get to blow up a few more things. Missile is the DJ. Alright, we literally cannot do anything else. And the mech has accomplished the mission. of acquiring that property. We kind of trapped him, but not really. He's a little bit trapped. This is a base, right? Yeah. That's a base. I could capture that. Whoa. Guys and girls, if we capture that base, we can build a frontline missile. And that'll take care of it. That'll take care of it for sure. Just in case, though. Another anti-air. Back on the HQ where you belong. Okay, and turn. Day 34. After a long and grueling battle, we're already here. We're back. All right. Let's see what he does. Oh my God, he's attacking. That's a curious placement for the bomber. Ah, I'm so close. You know what, Mr. Missile? You got one more job to do. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to sacrifice a tank for it, but there's one more job for the missile to do. And by golly, he is gonna get it done. Oh, I can't. There's a flippin' missile. I can't bring the flippin' unit up because there's a stinky old missile right there. Missile's actually pretty classy though, folks. Don't get me wrong. I'm just calling it stinky because it's in the way. But now it's not. So I guess I could have went over there. But I didn't. But now I am. There we go. Super fake out. We made it. We made it in. Get the front line artillery. Get the old 6-9 sitting there. Then we will just spam out some more mediums. I don't have enough money for another one. That's very upsetting. Very upsetting indeed. Alright. Folks, day 36 is going to be the last day. Without a doubt. Or is it? He built... Wait, nope. I can... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can hit it. I can hit it. Everything's going to be fine. Oh, this better work. That's what I'm talking about. 30. I don't trust that, so we gotta make sure we get that done. And get that done. Block. 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 Done. Is that everything? I think that's gonna be everything, folks. We'll build another recon for this guy to hang out with, another transport copter, an artillery, 2 APCs, and the final mission. Oh wait, we obviously need to watch a visual for this. This is it, folks. Got him.
Mission complete.
We got him. Taken out. And we got a B rank. We got a B rank for our troubles, folks. What an absolute banger. B stands for broken. Broken already? Now, can that mission be done better? Probably. But could it be done as entertaining? I don't know. That's up for you folks to decide. But we got through it, folks. We got through it with Lash. It was fun. And it was neat. Very neat. So we also have Swoop, Andy's Factory, Sea Puzzle, and Hawk is coming. Yeah, we defeated the entire Merchant Union. We didn't just take out Hachi. We defeated the entire Merchant Union. So there will be no more Hachi. Now, unfortunately, it is actually 11:30. So I feel like if I do another mission, it's probably going to take me far too long to actually get it done. Because I think these last few missions, they look like they're probably going to take a little while. So we will save some missions for another time. And maybe I'll do another stream this week at some point if my child will actually continue to sleep. She's not been sleeping very well lately, folks. She's been waking up in the middle of the night, screaming, having nightmares. And it's been a bad time. It's been a bad time. But we're getting through it, folks. We're getting through it. Anyways, hopefully you all enjoyed that mission. I had some quality time with Money and Cannons. And if you did, folks, well, you already liked and subscribed. Because we hit flipping 1K, folks. That's what it's all about. Yeah. Does anybody have any questions before we go? Questions, concerns, video ideas? Does anybody want to know what the secret 1000 special is? I won't actually tell you what the secret 1000 special is, but there is going to be a secret 1000 special. Tell her dad knows 1K people who will help her fight her nightmares. Tell her dad knows 1K people who will help her fight her night. I get it. All right. I understand now. I understand. I will. I'll let her know that there's 1,000 people out there that will spam medium tanks to destroy her nightmares. The missile change Isla Mao is, they only cost like 7,000, I think, or 9,000. They cost 9,000 instead of 12,000, and they also fire 1 extra square. So instead of firing from 3 to 5, they fire from 3 to 6. So they can actually zone out some air units now, which is pretty nice. It's okay, David. It's okay. I understood. It just took me a second. It took me a second to read it, but I understood. But she will know. Alrighty, folks. Well, that's going to be it. We are going to file, and we are going to save state so I don't lose this. And that'll be it. So, enjoy the rest of your night, folks. Send me original guy out. Take care of yourselves, and bye-bye for now.